Is your Mother's Day a fairy tale or a myth? The universe isn't just out there, it's interacting with you. Claim your power by embracing the unknown. This is Tracy with Tracy Talks, and I'm here to ignite your curiosity. Don't just listen, embrace it. Mother's Day, the one day in a year that seems like it should be full of joy and gratitude. A day where we as women should be able to relish in the world we have helped to create and shape. It's a day where our dearest and closest express their love and gratitude for the feats that we have been able to accomplish. Many women feel that and embody that. For others, though, that is a fairy tale. There is no fairy tale happy ending. There is no sweetness in the role. Many mothers have experienced the hard, sharp, bitter elements. And this day represents an accumulation of pain. The mother wound. It is a wound where the healing never seems to be cauterized. The wound continues in an open state, not knowing where the injury happened and not knowing how to seal it once and for all. This day of celebration is often a day of excruciating pain for many. It is a painful day we don't want to be reminded of. It is a day where we hope we are not asked if we are a mother. It is a day where we hope not to be asked how we are celebrating. We hide in shame away from the world, trying not to let our emotions consume us on what should be a day of celebration. There is a natural path that most women walk in the world, and for all the women who have had the privilege of living out a timeline where they were celebrated for their efforts, there is an equal number of women who are walking an alternative path where they have not been celebrated. We can easily judge our sisters. We can easily criticize our sisters who have walked a very different path. Those two paths look very different. A path where circumstances seem so far out of your control and you are somehow trying to participate in lives that didn't want you there. For every woman, there is their own unique story. The stories are different, but the pain is the same. Know that for every woman who is celebrating on this day, there is a woman who is not, who cannot, who will not celebrate. I am of the belief that these manufactured holidays are detrimental to our psyche. It is simply for economic gains. We celebrate these holidays. There is no benefit to us as women and as mothers to create an unattainable, perfect role of motherhood. There is nothing to gain for us to create an image that is unattainable. There is no perfection in this role. Idealizing this role creates an expectation that can rarely be met. Motherhood is hard. It's hard for many. Many women are not prepared or lack the skills to properly assume this role. The changes that happen to a woman during this transition in life are unknown and cannot be calculated before the role is stepped into. Be kind to the woman who brought you into this earth. She didn't understand the depths her soul was going to be asked to transform. She didn't understand how deeply she was going to need to change. She didn't know what was going to be required, and she likely didn't have the support needed to fully embrace the role. Let me say that again. Many mothers do not have the support needed and required to fully embrace the role. As a mother, forgive yourself for the path that you are on. Forgive yourself for what has happened and what did not happen. There are many people along the way who have perpetrated a false narrative. They allow things to happen. They tell lies to perpetrate their own ideals. And yet the mother bears the brunt of the pain for the failures of the whole tribe. Let me say that again. The mother bears the pain for the failures of the whole tribe. There are always many along the way who have allowed things to happen. There are many who overlooked what was going on. Yet, the mother who was struggling or didn't have the tools was not able to fully step into the role as she needed to do. Mothering is not easy. There are books on the changes that occur in our body, but there are rarely books on how our identity is going to change. We have no idea how we change as the fetus grows inside of our body. We have no idea how the father is going to feel, how the father is going to react. We have no idea how the whole tribe shifts as this person enters into the world and begins to live independently. Mother's Day is a horrible day for many. This is a day many wish did not exist. As women to other women, why are we still demonizing other women who have not been as successful in this role? Many women who were set up to fail in this role. The mother wound is deep and often does not seem to heal. It is layered and complicated. Be kind to your sisters on this day and every day. Motherhood is a misunderstood role. It is a role that many of us have felt forced into, who were unprepared for what was being asked and what was going to be required of us. Many mothers have felt the whole tribe has failed them. The whole tribe has set you up to fail and demonized you and shunned you from the tribe once you fully lived out the expectation. If you've been privileged enough to live out the fairy tale version of motherhood, please know that there is an equal number of women who have not, for varying reasons. How can we create the space that is needed in this moment to heal the mother wound? How can we hold all of our sisters up wherever they are at on their journey? How can we not see that if one mother is struggling and falling behind, it is the responsibility of the whole tribe to step in and create a structure of support. When one is falling behind, we all fall behind. If you are that woman who is struggling, know that there are people out there who can and will support you. We can come out from behind the veil. We can show our faces. We can show our pain. Mother's Day, it really is a fairy tale for some and a myth for others. Thank you for listening to this episode of Tracy Talks. Remember to rate, review, and subscribe, and share with others who would enjoy listening to this podcast. Friends can find Tracy Talks available on iTunes, Spotify, Substack, and YouTube. Hit me up on Instagram and Facebook at More Tracy Talks. And until next time, we meet again.